Be spirit-led in your business. That's what I'm discussing in today's video, so grab your pen and paper. I know you're going to want to take notes. But first, let me welcome all new viewers. I'm Althea McIntyre, helping you monetize your God-given gifts and become the business leader God created you to be. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell. I release a new video every Tuesday, and I know that you don't want to miss one single episode. So let's dive into this topic. Why be spirit-led in your business? And I want to talk about that via the lens of my spirit-led business retreat in Belize, my inaugural 3-day spirit-led business retreat in Belize that just happened a couple weeks ago. And what I learned and I gained from being spirit-led in creating the retreat, in promoting it, in marketing it, and of course leading it. So I've taken notes of like the 5 big nuggets that I want to share. So if I look down, you know why. So the number one question that I'm asked is, why Belize, and why did you choose Kana Belize Luxury Resort? And the simple answer is God. God told me earlier this year to lead a retreat and lead it in Belize. Now, I'm a world traveler. I've been to many Caribbean islands, but I had never been to Belize, and actually it's in Central America. I'd never been to Belize. So yes, I created a retreat in a country I'd never been to and at a location sight unseen. And the thing about it is God also chose Kana Belize Luxury Resort, because as I was doing my research, I kept on landing on Kana's website, and then I would, bookmark it and say, okay, I'll come back and look some more. And I kept on landing at their website and just feeling internally a sense of peace, a sense of knowing that this was the resort that I should hold the retreat. Mind you, it took like the 3rd time for me to realize, Althea, you keep on going back to this website. Why are you overthinking it? Why are you spending unnecessary time? Call them and secure it and book it. And that's what I did. Little did I know until I arrived that God was so up in the details, because there's things that happened. There's things that the retreat offered. The environment was exactly what it needed to be for the attendees to really experience an intense and profound encounter with God that helped them transform their business, up-level their mindset and their lifestyle. And I didn't plan it. I got there and things happened. I was like, oh yeah, that's needed to happen. But I didn't plan that. I didn't know it. I didn't ask the resort, but God did. So that's the first reason. You can rest, you can relax. If God is in it, as He's told you, and you're spirit-led in your decision, know that He's in the details and He's working things out that you couldn't have even thought of, but He knows that it's needed. The second reason is God is a better planner, strategist than you are. So once I booked the suite, I don't know why, but I didn't ask the reservation manager for images to promote the retreat. I went on the internet on my own and found some images and selected 2 that I sent to my marketing consultant who was creating the images for me. And I told her, she'd helped me a lot. So she'd known what I wanted, but I was very specific, this is what I want. But you choose the image, because I trusted her gifting and her talents. Well, the image that she chose just happened to be the exact location, the exact suite where the retreat was held. Now, mind you, I didn't even recognize that until one of the attendees walked in and was blown away by the beauty and the serenity and the luxury of the resort. And I flippantly said, oh, well, it's the picture. And then God reminded me, yeah, honey bunch, It's the picture, but you didn't choose that picture. I did. He worked through my marketing strategies and chose the picture, the image that was promoting, and it just happened to be, not just happened to be, it was where the retreat was held. So God is a better strategist than you are, and why you want to be spirit-led in your business. The third thing is that God knew exactly who should be my first attendees. Like I said, this is the first time I've done it, never been to Belize, never been to Kana Resort. And when I shared with the attendees, I was very transparent. They knew, like, okay, if there's any bumps, if there's some things that happen, please be patient, as this is my first one. And their response was, yes! Like, they were so excited that they were the first to experience this with me. And the feedback they gave me was so on point, because I did ask them, like, what could I have improved and what did you love? And the detail in the feedback they provided and suggestions on what I could do to enhance the experience, it was like, man, God, you a bad God. And then the fourth thing, so again, you can relax. He's got this. He knows exactly who should be at your tent. He knows exactly who your clients are. He's figured this out. It's predestined, just as he has chosen you before the foundation of the world, your offers, who you're meant to work with. He's got it. He's figured it out. And then the fourth thing that really blew my mind was every day we began with prayer and praise and worship. And I've been a part of my church's praise dance ministry for about 4 years. And 99.9% of the time, the music that I listen to is praise and worship and gospel. So as I was, arranging what we would listen to, it was helpful because I know a lot of gospel music. I know a lot of praise and worship music. But on the second and third day, really the third day, God woke me up very early. He woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and he rearranged my playlist. He's like, use that song and use that song and use that song. And he pulled from songs that I had ministered to through my praise dance, songs that I had heard in church, and really helped me arrange it. And I was like, you know what? 7 years ago, I wouldn't have been confident enough to know how to arrange which songs in which order. Now, God completely led me, but I was able also to pull from my experience being a worshiper, being a praise dancer, and practicing with my choir. And I'm like, man, he'll use everything. So what does that mean for you? What he's telling you to do today has an impact for your future. Yeah. And you're not going to understand, and you're not going to be able to see it until you get into your future and you look back and you're like, man, God, you use that? You're using that? That was a high pitch. So the important thing is to do what God tells you to do now. I know that you have a massive vision, and God has shown you that massive vision, but you're struggling with the hows. How's it going to happen? Well, the first thing to do is do what he's told you to do today. Yeah, right now, because it's all part of the puzzle. And then the last thing is, not only did my attendees transform and grow professionally, personally, and spiritually, but you bet I did. In the beginning, near the beginning, I should say, when I was promoting the retreat, I was just full of hopeful, positive expectation, joy, and excitement. I had a little fear, but then I went through a period where I was feeling very anxious and I was feeling very worried. And even the reservation officer, I told her, like, yeah, you probably heard some hesitation in my voice because I didn't sound confident when I was doing some things. And she's like, yeah. And I said, well, it's my first one. But midway through, I was like, I'm not having peace. and I'm not enjoying this. And I asked God, I need peace. And he gave me that peace. And I really just let go and trusted him even more. And through and he reminded me of things, of where he showed up and showed out in the past when I had been fearful and doubtful. And my relationship with him grew, and my peace grew, and my confidence grew, and my joy grew. And that's why you should be spirit-led in your business. So I shared a lot, and I want to hear from you. Which of the 5 big nuggets struck you the most? Share it in the comments below. And also, I'd love to hear, where are you now going to be even more spirit-led in your business? I want to meet you in the comments and stand alongside with you and learn where you're going to be more spirit-led in your business. So I'm going to ask you 2 things. If you found value in this video, give me a thumbs up and share it. Okay, until next time, take care and God bless.